If you are looking to buy cheap and safe and reliable coin, go over to U7Buy and use code CV3 for 8% off. Link is in the description or link is in the comments to get cheap and safe coins so you can get the cards you want in the game. CV3. We had a very big issue. The striker position was vacant and we needed somebody to fill it. And so it has now been filled by Van Basten. And today we're going to be finding out the truth about this card to help you decide whether or not you should buy this card or not by breaking down this card into 6 categories to figure out if this card is wondrous, mid, or dude. But why should you listen to me? Well, I consistently get ranked 2 in FUT Champion. I'm also a top elite division player, so I believe I can use my ability to help guide you choose the best cards to get you more wins in FC25. But wait, so the categories we're going to be breaking down this card into is for the things that are most important for a striker, which is obviously the pace, the shooting and clinicality ability for sure, and the dribble. And I will get to that and also tell you the best ways to use this card with those attributes to help perform the best for you if you do end up deciding to buy it. But first, let's just start off with the other things that are not as important, but still important for a strike. You feel me? Which is honestly the physicality. When he's running in behind like a madman, can he hold off the Van Dijk's of the world, the Antonio Rudiger's of the world? Or is he an absolute puss in boots and gets thrown to the ground and left there like it's nothing to the defender? Well, looky here. I found that Van Basten actually has some pretty good strength on the ball when he's running in behind. Now, is he the strongest card in the game? I'll put it this way. If you weigh 150 pounds and a 200-pound mofo runs into you, there's a good chance that he's gonna get bodied. But if you're going against a smaller player that's 120, maybe 140, maybe even 110, something like that, they won't be able to body him off easily. And that's how I put it with Van Basten. He's not super strong to hold off everybody, but he has a decent amount of strength. And in terms of jumping ability, don't expect him to be a crazy aerial threat, especially because aerial threats aren't even that good in this game this year. So don't really worry about that. But his physicality is just decent. But then what about the defensive capabilities? Can he press very well as a striker? Well, look here, come close. Don't give a damn about no damn defense. He's a striker. But what I do care about is that passing ability. And when I was passing with Van Basten, did I notice critical errors that can really mess with this card? Oh, no. No, I did not. Now, is he like a dimer like Xavi? Absolutely not. But can he do the simple basics that you basically need in this game? I believe so. I didn't find the errors taking place. And like when I would make a pass and it was bad, I didn't go, oh, Van Basten. No, it would most likely be my error. But for the most part, he can pass pretty well as a strike. Now, when it comes to the distance passes, like the long over the tops, he may not be the best with it because I did try one that I wanted to send into Lamine Yamal and he sent a pretty bad one. So the over the tops, he's not going to be the best with. And by the way, if you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, join the Discord to become a part of the CVF in the community. See you there. Let me know that you came from the vid. And if you don't have a passing option, you need to be able to dribble and do a little bit of that twist and turn. And I found that Van Basten, for him being a 6'2" player, he's 100% of that biggity category. So he feels a little bit odd on the ball when he's dribbling. And it doesn't help that his balance is 86. His agile is 90. So there will be moments when you're dribbling with this card and it still feels pretty good on the ball, but there are slight moments where you're like, well, what's happening? Is somebody controlling my controller? That's what it feels like sometimes with Van Basten. But for the most part, his dribbling is pretty good for a 6'2" player. Can you really twist and turn? Not like it's messy, but for a big player, he's better than most that I've used. So with this type of player, I would suggest that you still dribble with him less if you don't need to, but he's more than capable of being able to dribble and give you passing options or goal scoring opportunities. Now, what about the pace? He's got that quick step playstyle. Not plus though, regular, local, my cellular. And I found that you can really do the speed boost with this guy, but you got to do it in spurts. You can spam the speed boost with him, but don't go for too long because the opponent might be able to catch up. You can use the speed boost to create space for either a chance to pass, or you might be in the position to score or shoot from outside of the box using that wonderful power shot playstyle. And we're going to talk about the shooting ability. And by the way, his pace is still pretty good. It's just not a Mbappe level up. Normally these cards that have a base stats of just having great shooting ability, when they get a special card, the shooting ability is even more otherworldly. You feel me? And I found with Van Basten, when I would hit the Trivelas, it is going to cause a major issue for the goalkeeper. It may not go in, but there's a good chance it will. When I hit him with a finesse like Messi in the box, almost 100%. That's how good the shooting is in the box. But one thing that makes this guy a real threat is when your opponent lacks just a little bit and you get the ball into him and he turns on that right foot or left foot because he is a 5-star player. You can hit the power shot and the ball will fly like an eagle into the back of the net, making him a serious threat. And that's how I believe you should try to use this card. Send them through balls into him or even driven passes into him and make him turn quickly. Try to hit the power shot while your opponent's lacking. Another thing you could do is if you get the ball into him on the right side, since he's a right-footed player, spam them Trivelas like I'm watching the telenovela. That ish will also fly in the back of the net because his shooting is so great. All you need to do is green time it. And if you use precision shooting, same thing. And that ish will go top in, making him a very dangerous threat when it comes to goal scoring ability. But wait, all that being said doesn't mean that this guy's really a wondrous card, because with my experience using the card, there were some things that I didn't like and there were some things that I did like. But were the pros outweighing the cons? Well, I'll put it this way. I would classify, especially for this price of only being 317k currently, I would absolutely consider Van Basten as a wondrous card because he's not too expensive, has 5-star, 5-star, great goal scoring ability, and can do so many things on the pitch. It's only the passing that's a little bit of a knock, but it's still pretty good. You should definitely try to pick up this card and see if he's good for you. And let me know in the comment if he was nice for you if you tried him out. Yeah.